Hey guys, I just wanted to go over the patch notes and see what's going on, and kind of give you like little short snippets, or at least my view on the different sections. So we have a lot of new Espers coming out. The first one is Mateo, or Prometheus, and he looks pretty solid. If you look at Mateo's first skill, Blast Burn, being able to hit the enemy twice, and both chances being able to remove a buff at max chance, that's like a 96% chance to remove a buff. So that is really insane. His second ability, Fire Pillar, that's really good at just like kind of targeting and bursting down one enemy. Diseased and defense down, that is pretty good. Then his third skill, just being able to hit all the enemies, stealing all their buffs and everything like that. I think he's gonna be really good at Hollow Battle. For people who care about that at this point, he'll be really solid. Now, each of the actual meanings behind his passive skills, like the Eternal Flame and Spark, are actually pretty crazy. Basically, for Spark, whenever you inflict Spark on an enemy and you hit them, Mateo's going to take a turn quicker and he's going to do more damage. That's awesome. And at R2, being able to just not build crit rate and just do crit damage, it can be potentially really bursty and really, really good. There's going to be a lot of different ways to build them. I'm really excited to see what people come out with. So next up we have the new Esper Yamato, and he has a great chance of stun on his first skill. On normal resist, you'll have like a 96% chance of stun, which is really good. And universally, he's kind of good. His second skill, being able to inflict buff blocker and do true damage, is really, really good. And his last skill, granting all allies attack up and defense up, as well as getting him stacks, he's just universally good. Being able to increase his own crit rate at that, I think he just anytime you can use him, he's gonna be really usable in more places than other Espers, and so I think he's gonna be really good. As far as resonance go, being able to dispel on his R4, like get rid of their buffs and then stun them with his normal attacks, is kind of crazy. He's just gonna be really good overall in kind of any capacity that you're gonna use him in. I think he's probably gonna be one of those like general use Espers, so definitely pick him up if you can. Then we have the new 5-star support Shimmer. And I'm just going to call her XP for now because that's a bit easier for me. She has a lot of stuff to her. Basically, applying like undispellable buffs to all of your allies is really strong. And all these buffs seem to increase the damage or allow allies to assist in attacks. And it's just, she looks amazing. I don't know if we're going to be lucky enough to get her, but if you do, she definitely brings a lot of utility because she amplifies the power of Espers you already have. And what I mean by that is Espers that are already good, she's just going to make them great. I don't really know if there's any other support Esper that's going to facilitate other Espers attacking as much as she does. She probably won't be used in speed teams. I think she's probably too slow for that. But generally using her for any sort of long content, basically like the old Sentinel hunts and stuff like that, or anything that would be similar to that, she's going to be an all-star. I I would be very surprised if she doesn't, create a strong momentum in any team you want to build. I especially on her resonance as well. She will be super super interesting, and I really hope that you get her. Now I guess we're kind of going to go on to the new features, which are basically Celestial Anomaly, which looks like they're going to have different seasons. And each season's going to have, well, this season's going to have 3 phases. And it looks like you can acquire Yamato from it. And I would definitely do that. He looks just universally good. You might have better Espers for the job, but he may just like, especially if you're a new player, he'll be phenomenal. So I'll go ahead and come out with different teams, I guess, epic teams, to go ahead and take on these bosses and stuff. Looks like Chimera and 3 Miracle Messengers will appear. I'm not sure that means 3 of those little minion things or how it's going to be. But it looks like there's going to have different rewards for different ones, and there's going to be the leaderboards again, so bonus rewards out of those. With all the extra stuff, including the AFK rewards, basically having 150 floors in different stages, so this looks phenomenal, and I'm really excited to do this. It looks like you'll use crow marks to perform an emergency request, and those emergency requests give you a chance for keepsakes, and that gives you Yamato. So we'll have to probably work on that. I'll probably make a guide on this, just kind of sorting out what teams to bring in, or just to make the event simpler once I see it in person. But I definitely will need to get my hands on it before I can kind of make recommendations. You know what? Actually, that's not an event. That's just something they're going to implement into the game. So I'm wondering if it's like a testing the water to see if they're going to like fully incorporate it or if it's just going to be incorporated from this point on. Now to the actual new events. The Immortal Fire event, which looks pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to see the storyline in this one. And it looks like we can get gold chips and platinum chips, and they can be exchanged for different like elemental records and packs. It looks like there's going to be a number of different rewards available, and the reincarnation tower is going to swap out too, which is really, really nice. So for limited time Echo, we get Mateo and Zora. And I don't know if I was a new player if I'd pull either one of them. I think I'd rather use the wish stones to get an Esper that's more useful. If you've been playing for a while, definitely pick up Mateo. Pick up Prometheus if you're doing PvP stuff, where he might be really good against single target bosses. I'm not sure if the spark effect affects those bosses, but if it does, it could be really insane. So maybe consider picking them up, and I'm not sure if I would do anything else for that. And I mean, like, use wish stones on, like, when you actually get to choose the Esper you want to wish for. That's probably a lot better pick. Now, Point War is getting switched up, where you can see the opponent's defensive formation, like the power of them. I was wondering if they're going to do something with that. I'm glad they are. It's going to be kind of nice. They also removed, like, you need to win 5 fights to do stuff, which is nice. Just a little bit of quality of life things. Blitz, they fixed the Blitz recording stuff, finally, which is nice. You can also claim all rewards from your E-Pass, finally. So overall, just some last little bit of quality of life things. I don't think it'll affect anybody too much, but it looks pretty good. So this concludes the patch notes, and I guess the main takeaway is make sure you get Izanagi. He seems really, really good. And maybe don't pull on this banner unless you've already played the game for a while. If you have any questions, go and leave them in the comments below. But as always, thank you for watching.